Hello everyone, welcome to a new process video today. I am doing two 6x12 pages. This one has pockets on it. This one is actually going to end up being a full 6x12. And obviously, as you can see, the photos are from FAO Schwarz in New York. So when we were at Rockefeller, the store is in the building. So we decided, oh yeah, we're right here. Let's go in and check it out. Sorry. It's one of my cats. So we did that, and I bought this postcard in there, which I love. Now it's a little too wide, so I will have to cut off some on the ends, but that's totally fine. And this black is not what I'm intending to use. That is from the other side. So I'll have to find some different paper because obviously I don't want this on top of this. Too much black going on there. And then I have to figure out what to do with these. I have a 4x6 pocket here and only a 3x4 photo. So I'll have to find some background paper there as well, and then embellish the whole thing. When I took out the stuff for my layout, I noticed that I did have a note that I should use my receipt if I could. So I have that because I did buy a couple of things in there. And then I also had a note to possibly use the apple and the taxi because the red and the yellow would look good here. The red might be a little much, but I can probably work in the taxi. It's quintessential New York. So is this, so I think I could get away with it. So I have that as well. I have selected this paper for the background on the left hand side, and I like it because it's black and white, which goes with the theme and the colors already. But I also like it because it makes me think of a street. And then if I do put the taxi on there, to me it just goes together. So I really like that idea. So I'm going with this. All right, I cut the postcard that I picked up to be 6 inches across, and I was hoping to get more of the giraffe in there, but I couldn't really do it, and plus still get part of the soldier guy, so I cut it this way. And when I look at this, I like it, but I do think I probably want some gold washi, maybe top and bottom, and then maybe I could put some along here when I pick out that background just to tie them together. So I'm thinking I'm going to grab a couple of rolls. I know I have lots of gold washi, so I'm going to grab a couple of rolls and see what I can do. I have picked out 4 rolls here, and I was trying to go some that had more gold, some that had a little more white with gold added. And already when I'm looking at this, the ones that have more of a white background, they're not going to work. It's too much white. That leaves me with just these 2. And oops, when I put them up here, I love the color in both of them, but I think the fact that this has a stripe going a little bit diagonally and this has a stripe going across, like that doesn't work to my eye. So that leaves me with this one. And this one has a pattern in it too, but because it's a different pattern, it's not just a stripe going in one direction. For some reason, it appeals to the eye more. I don't know, but I like it. Color-wise, I like the pattern, and I like that it's so narrow because I don't want to take focus away from this. This card is awesome. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with that one, top and bottom. So here it is with the washi, and I love it. I think it's perfect. It's a little bit, it's just enough, subtle, but yet brings in a nice design. So super happy with that. Then I have to figure out where I want to place these, and then do I want to try to get this in there? If I do, I'd almost have to mat it on black or something for it to show up, or maybe include it over here. I don't know, but it doesn't really feel right that it would be on this part of the layout. So I think I'm going to skip it for now, but I still have to figure out where are these going to go, and then I probably need a third thing as well. When I was looking at how to place these, I want to use them, but I'm not exactly sure how yet. So I'm going to put them over here, but I pulled this old set of stickers that I have, and I like them. They're black and white, maybe a little yellow if it's got a star on there, but I'm thinking I want to do something from here. So I've got the circular NYC. I could use this honking big New York, and I don't need it for my title page because I've already done my title page. So I could use that, New York State of Mind, or this one down here that says I love New York. Well, people, I kind of made a boo-boo. I decided I wanted to use this, and so I put it on there thinking, oh yeah, I'll just, place these acrylics around it. Yeah, I forgot that I had this other photo that was supposed to go on this page. Now anywhere I put it, it's going to cover up that. So now I'm wondering if I'm going to have to put these side by side or if perhaps I should just get rid of this one because it's cute and all, but it doesn't really say anything. I've got part of the wooden soldier there, so I don't know that I necessarily need it. Or I could possibly get rid of this one because it already says that right here, you know. At least this says it a little bit differently. It's in yellow. I don't know. I should have thought harder before I did this because now I screwed it up. So for now, I'm going to pretend like that doesn't exist, and I'm just going to go on about with this page, figuring out how to make it work with what I've got now. All right, I have those glued on there, so while the liquid glue is drying, I can do something else. And when I was thinking about up here, like what could I do, I happened to look over on my desk, and I got this big paper clip thing here, a themed paper clip as part of an order the other day. It was just stuck over the top of the bag. And generally speaking, I don't use these. Like, I would rarely buy something like this to scrap with. It's big, it's fairly bulky, it might bend a page, that kind of thing. But I thought, well, what if I just attach it, whoops, other way, on top, like maybe that kind of pointing down to this, and then when it's like this, it's kind of also pointing to the other side of the page. And I kind of like it because it's black too. So I have my yellow, I have my red, a little bit of black here, but then here's more black up top to bring it together. So I think I am going to use that there. All right, so I have that up there. I think I have figured out what to do over here. It's a change from what I thought, but that's okay. So I think in the bottom, I'm going to put these two next to each other and just adhere them to the back of the photo on the other side. And then between them, I will use a little strip of the same washi that I used over here, and that will help bring that in. It'll really show that there's a divider there, and so I like that idea. And then I think I'm going to do a photo flip here, and that way I can get in a pocket card, I can get in the receipt that I had, plus this photo. Okay. I adhered those photos and I put a little bit of washi between them, just really for decorative purposes, but that's done now. Then I will cut down the receipt. I will have to find some background paper for it, and then I have to find a card to go on top of this pocket. I pulled out my stack of cards that are specific to New York, and I have this one, New York City. This city has my heart. Perfect color, perfect sentiment, love it. So that's going to be what's on top, and it helps bring in some of those yellow tones, which I like. This will be in the middle of the pocket, the part that flips up, and this is what you'll see in the back. So I have my photo flip ready. Now I just need to get background paper for this. I have picked out this paper for the background, and hopefully you can see it. There's actually a very subtle pattern in it. But I like that it's black because I'm going to have the black and the white, and then I will have the washi. I think I'm going to place it like this and do the washi up top. And this is a minor thing, but I love it so much. I love that on the receipt it actually says 30 Rock. So you can tell we were there, and everybody knows the address 30 Rock these days after the show and all that, so pretty cool. All right, I have this part of my pocket ready, and I realized I can't screw this up, because this is the last one of these I have. I have some on order, thank goodness. I didn't realize I was down that low, but that's it. So I have to make it work. I have this, and I think I want to add a little foam glittery star in there, probably the smallest size that I have, just to bring in some of the red. And let's see if it's gonna sit like that. Maybe I want it on this side, so that when it's flipped up, it'll actually be sitting here. And it'll be diagonal from that. So let's do it like right there. And then that will go in the pocket like so. Then we can put this guy behind there and attach the flip. So I'm going to do that now and hope that I don't screw up this part. Should be pretty easy. So I'm just going to line it up best I can there, and there you have it. So when I was looking at this, I decided to put both of these in the pockets because they're so busy. There's really nothing else I can do with them. I want to leave them as they are. That only leaves this photo, and I do have some dead space down here. And I thought maybe I would use one of these, but nothing really works. So I'm going to pull out my stash of phrase labels and find something for that spot. I found a phrase I want to use. I have this one, and I love that it's black font on a white background because that will help it jump out more. And I love that it says dreams are made of this, because I have to admit that when I was in there, I was thinking of the movie Big. When Tom Hanks's character is in there and he's so excited to be playing in the toy store, it made me think of that. So I want to use this one right there. I was just about to put this in the page protector when I realized I didn't show for this like how I'm keeping that on so it doesn't slide around. I just cheated. I put a little piece of washi over the back to keep it in place, and that's it. All right, everything is in the pockets here, and so I think it's done. So I'm going to do some close-ups. Here's the left-hand side. And the right-hand side. Here's top row, middle with the flip, and bottom. And there's another one done for New York. Thanks for watching.